Very cool. A bit low. All right, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to cut on the webcams. Let me know when you guys can see me. What's up? What's up? Today's Casual Tuesday, guys. It's Casual Tuesday. What's up, Sunday? How we doing? Very cool. Very cool. Make sure everyone can get in here. All right. So we had an issue with the webinars. We made some changes on GoTo, or we need to make some changes on GoTo. What I'm going to do, guys, is all the webinars that are back there right now, they are going to go ahead and move. There are going to be new links back there for you guys. So I'm going to have you re-register for them. And then we will go from there. Let me share my screen real quick because I've got something for you tonight that I want to give you. Let's go share this desktop. Okay. Pajamas on. Yolanda, you get your pajamas on, do you? And tonight we're going to do a little bit of a Q&A. But before that, I want to give you guys something. Don't opt into this. Don't do anything with it. But I'm going to give you guys a new page that we are running. And I'm going to ask you to give me a hand with it. So if you guys can see my screen, you see this? Let me know if you can see this. The link said 9 a.m. because it's Japan time. Yeah. Because it wouldn't let me schedule it any other time, which is crazy. It wouldn't let me schedule it for today because I'm in tomorrow for you. So that's why I'm redoing all the links back there, and I'll have those up tonight, okay? So hopefully we didn't lose too many people. So let me go ahead and send this to you. And this right here, what I need your help with is this. So on the screen, this is going to be a video. Let me know when you guys see that link. Let me know when you guys got it. You got it? Very cool. Cool. All right. So what I need you guys to do, this is something I need from my pro peeps. On this page, there's a video here. And if I play this, mute that down. If I play this, then you're going to see me talking about UPGroup and walking them through what UPGroup's all about. Okay. This video may change in over the next couple of days. This verbiage on the top might change as well. We'll see. It's going to go from split testing. We're going to test that. But what's going to happen is you guys are going to have access to a link like this, and you'll be able to click on this button right here when you send people, and they can create their account right here. Okay. So we're not generating a lead with this. What we're generating is a sign up. Okay. And on the next page, when they hit that next page, it looks like this right here. Okay. It says, welcome, let's configure your account. So I want you to imagine this. This is what the prospect sees, right? They come to this capture page and it says, create your free UPGroup account. They click on that. They create their account. It takes them on over to this page right here. And this is a page of me walking them through the back office, just kind of nonchalantly. It's 15 minutes long. Like it's fairly lengthy. So we go through everything that's in UPGroup in the back office and what they're going to need and everything. But when they're hitting this page, they can't go anywhere else. Keep in mind, they're logged into their account. Okay. They're logged into their account and they can't go anywhere. And then what happens is this will pop up when the timer hits 0. This will pop up right here where they can go ahead and upgrade to Pro. This will pop up to show what others are saying. Again, to go to Pro. And then right here it says, not ready to put your business into overdrive. Click on the button below to go to your account. And then they have to actually click on a button that says, no thanks, Kevin. I understand that Pro is the perfect add-on to my account and that Pro members are getting into profits fast, but I'll pass. Take me to my account. Okay. So this is what, yeah, they have no choice but to watch it all, right? They have no choice but to sit here and watch the majority of this video, okay, before this pops up. So again, this is a flow, all right? This is a new funnel I'm giving you guys. This is a flow. They get on a video. It walks them through what UPGroup's all about and what we are all about. And then after that, they can create their free account. And then immediately they're going to not really an upsell, but an account configuration page, right? It says, welcome, let's configure your account. And then we're going to go ahead and configure their account together. Do they want to get pro? Do they want to get elite? Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Now they don't have to. Obviously, they can scroll down to the bottom and they can go, nope, I'm good. But we want people to go ahead and obviously upgrade to pro, right? That's right. Is it, everyone agree? We want people to upgrade to pro? Yeah. So we want them to go ahead and see what's in pro and what they have access to, right? And what the community is doing here. And then go ahead and boom, no thanks, Kevin. I understand pro's perfect add-on, blah, blah, blah. So that's that funnel right there. So I need you guys' help with one thing now. Okay. And as someone said, seems pushy. Where was that? So if you guys have something that is that you know can change lives, then when you're going out there and showing it to people, you need to be a little bit pushy, okay? Because you have the ability to help them, right? If you have something that can help people, you need to be pushy to share that out there. It's kind of your mission to do that. Or you're doing something that you know can help that person. Be a little bit pushy. That's okay, okay? And this is very soft, right? This is just an upgrade. They sit here, they watch. I think they get to 6 minutes in, and then all this pops up and they can scroll down and boom. If they click on this, it just takes them to their account, okay? Just takes them to the account. Mission accepted. So what I need from you guys, what I need some help with is right here. You see on this page that I sent you, it's got a little comment section. And what I want you guys to do is hop in there and leave me a comment about UPGroup, right? And this will be displayed to everyone who's in here, right? Everyone who comes to the sales funnel comes to this this capture page or account registration page, and then it takes them on over to this page right here. Everyone that does that will see these, right? If they scroll down, they're going to see these comments right here, okay? So I want you guys to go ahead and help me out and toss some comments down there. Leave a little testimonial if you got one, whatever you want to do. But your name, your face will be on there, or at least your testimonial will be on there. And that'll help people make the decision to create that free account. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and a version of this, and I'm going to be running co-op traffic to it. And another reason why I get a little bit pushy when I talk about these kinds of funnels is because I want to make sure that when you guys, those of you who are going to be in the co-op, when you're in that co-op, that you're getting the most bang for your buck. That when you pay $1 to generate leads, that you get results, okay? That you get sales, that people will upgrade, right? And you didn't have to really do anything for that, okay? So that's what I'm looking to do, all right? So what are your thoughts on this, guys? Give me some thoughts as we rock out Casual Tuesday. Sounds good? Very cool. Yeah. Now this is one funnel that we have. There's another one too that is going to be good for network marketers. And I'll show you this one. Okay. Let me unpause this. This is a good one for network marketers and for, a lot of network marketers like this that we've showed it to. And this is a video that just talks about selling. The majority of us are bad at it. And it is the single biggest reason why this is a kind of a cartoon animated video that plays on this capture page. And this will all be live for you guys here before the first commission webinar. All right. And then it's got testimonials sitting right here. Okay. And then they scroll down. It's got all the testimonials and they can get started right here. And again, these are people that are creating accounts, not leads. These are actual people that are creating accounts in the system. So whenever we look at the conversion rate of people, a lead is valuable, right? A lead's valuable, but somebody who actually creates an account, when they do that, when someone creates an account versus becoming a lead on a capture page or something, what happens is they put in their correct email address, right? They're creating an account on something. They're registering for something. They're signing up for something. So this really will help you guys out when we start running these co-ops, because you're not going to get bogus leads. These are actually people creating an account to go through the system, okay? Big difference compared to just somebody filling out their email address to get your free whatever, knowing you're going to market an email to them, okay? So this is why we're doing some of these changes. Now, this doesn't change any of the other funnels we have back there. You guys will have all the funnels that you already have back there, right? These are just 2 add-ons that we're adding on. And there's going to be one more that I'm testing out right now that I'll be adding on as well. So first thing I need you guys to do, though, if you can go to this page, leave me a little testimonial, leave me some information about UPGroup, let people know. Keep in mind that the folks who come to this page are going to see these. right? So we want to give them the you know, little push to go ahead and create their free account. Okay. Let me refresh this. Wendy. Let's see. I just saw a notification someone had their hand raised. Trying to find that. All right, let's see what we got for questions on some of this stuff. Where do we find the page? Right now, I'm just giving you the raw link to it. Don't share this, okay? This is just for you guys for right now. Don't actually share this right now, okay? I'm going to give you a link again. Don't share this page because this is not tied to you. This isn't configured to you. What'll happen is, oh, very cool. Look at you guys rocking it out. Oh, yeah. So this will be in your back office, okay? And you'll be able to go in your back office and create a funnel out of this in your Pro Tools. So I'm having this added to Pro Tools. Right now it's not there yet, so you don't want to share this thing because if you share it, it's not going to be tagged to you. You'll be able to go in here and create a new campaign, okay? Create a campaign and deploy that campaign just like you can deploy other campaigns, and it'll be these pages. So do not share this, okay? Undoubtedly, somebody out there will grab the link I just gave you guys, share it, and then go, oh, I don't see the person in my downline, okay? Don't do that. Don't share the link I just gave you guys in the chat, okay? So for those of you who came in late, what we're doing is I'm showing you guys a new funnel that we're putting into the back office. And the link that I tossed you guys out there, don't share that link to anybody. But what I want you to do is come down over to these comments section and leave a comment on UPGroup on that page that I sent you, okay? So Marty, that's right, Marty. Don't share it. Yes, don't share it. Because I know it's going to happen, right? I know someone's going to share it. Yeah, very cool. This is awesome to see y'all's faces on here too. Isn't that cool how it pulls in the faces? Love it. James, we need a Facebook profile picture for you. Or just put 2 eyes and a smiley face on that silhouette. You're good. Yeah. What's up? What's up, man? How's the baby doing? Very cool. Keeping you up? Guys, Oven's in the house, and you know, if you didn't see on our Facebook group, he had a little baby. Very cool. Good to see you. No sleep. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, congrats. I mean, it's nutty, right? It's just like these are the best. The next 10 years are going to be like the best 10, and then they start getting a little honorary. But yeah. Second one. Okay, so you know. For those of you who don't know, this is what's going on. If you guys haven't seen this, I'm going to toss this in the group, in the chat here. New addition to the fam. Very cool. So yeah. All right, let me get some questions from you guys. We're going to be doing something on the elite call tonight, just for you who know or don't know. We're going to be doing this right here. So I'm just going to tell you what we're going to be doing on the elite call. A lot of you guys have asked me for this, okay, for CBDs. So who's been looking for slides like this? Who's been actually looking for slides like this? Yeah. So what I'm going to do on the elite call is we're actually going to go ahead. I'm going to give you these slides, and then I'm going to show you how to actually use them, okay? How to shoot a video with them, okay? So I'm going to show you the software that I use, all that stuff that I use to go ahead and shoot videos, and we'll actually be creating a video together. We'll go in there into a software that I use to create videos, okay? And we'll actually be recording a video, and I'm going to walk you guys through that stuff. And I'm going to give you this handout so you guys can go ahead and do this. Okay, just want to let you know. But do we have any pro-related questions? Any pro-related questions? Because this week, what I'm doing is I'm getting a lot of funnels together. I'm getting co-ops together. We have CFN. All right, we have CFN updates that are happening. That'll be on the first commission webinar. That are a lot of stuff going live over there. doctor's calls starting to go out, things of that nature. So yeah. That's right. Tomorrow is May 1st. Yep. So a lot of that stuff is going live, and I'll be going through it on the first commission webinar. And then probably early next week, we'll have a dedicated call with Hitesh. He'll be on the first commission. He'll be on a webinar. It'll be probably its own webinar. So that's happening. And that'll be all about Carefree Now. It'll be all about Carefree Now. And so that's going to be pretty cool because he'll be walking you guys through all the updates we have over there as well, and all the things that are live and the processes. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then I've also got co-ops that I'm trying to bring online here as soon as possible for my elite peeps. And we have the auto webinar. So if you guys were on last night's opportunity webinar, okay, let me know if you guys were on the opportunity webinar, if you guys are there. This is the webinar that we did last night, and I've edited a little bit. And this will be an actual auto webinar. So someone will come to a capture page, they'll register for the webinar, and once they register, they hit a second page. So they go from capture page to register for a webinar. They pick their date and time. So it's not 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single Monday. We're going to nix that. This will be an on-demand thing. So what'll happen is every day they'll be able to pick between a couple times to get on the webinar. All right, so it goes capture page, they get on the webinar, all right, and once they register, they go to a page, and I'm like, hey guys, how you doing? Kevin Okwani here. Go ahead and join UPGroup below. You're going to need this for the webinar, okay? So they're going to need that they're going to need UPGroup for the webinar. So they create their free UPGroup account while they're waiting for the webinar to begin. Now, when the webinar starts, it'll be this webinar right here, okay, the one we did last night. And the reason why it's this one is because it's short, it's punchy, okay? And I did something very, very specific at the end, okay? I did something very specific at the end. You guys who are on here might recall that I went ahead and asked you to make this post, and then we sat here on the webinar for 5 minutes and just left it running, right? As we went through and showed all of you guys being awesome and saying, yes, join, yes, join, yes, join, yes, join. That wasn't on accident. I did that so nobody left. They all stayed on the webinar. In fact, at the end, that prompted me to say this. You got to get in this thing. You got to get moving. You got to start growing your business. All right. So we had 5 minutes of just testimonials rolling in. That's happening live during the webinar. So when someone's watching this on the auto webinar and they go from capture page where they're registering for the webinar, which has a video, it's got some testimonials, it's got, hey, here's how you're going to go ahead and build your business. They register for the webinar, it gets to a page. I'm like, hey guys, Kevin Okwani here. You need to create an UPGroup account. If you don't have this, then it's not going to work for you. This is the free tool that we use that I'm going to be walking you guys through on the webinar. So they create their free account then. So what do I know? I know that when somebody hits that auto webinar, they already have an UPGroup account. Now, having said that, in the first couple of minutes of the webinar, all right, it's quiet, right? So starting soon. This is where I'm doing a voiceover where I'm saying, hey, if you haven't done so, create your free account. So I'm giving them another couple of minutes to create their free account in UPGroup. So I'm trying to hit them twice for you guys. Number one, they're cookied when they go to your link. Number two, they get to the second page. I tell them, create your free account while they're cookied, right? Number three, they get on the webinar. I'm saying, create your free account. You're going to need it. Then we go through the webinar, and at the end, I'm showing them how to go ahead and upgrade to Pro, okay? And then we have literally 10 minutes of just testimonials, right? We're talking right here. We're talking about what's in Pro, and this just sits here and runs for a bit until it gets to the end, and I say stuff like, what are you still doing here, right? So right here, I'll play it. There it goes. What are you still doing here? You got to join. Get in. You guys hear me? I'm back. You got to get in this thing. You got to get moving. So that's on purpose. That's so we can go ahead and jog that person if they're sitting there on the fence and they're thinking about it and they're just watching the screen. Got to remind them what they're here for. Go ahead and get started with Pro. It's game time. Let's go. Right? So that's what we're doing. So that auto webinar, all the pieces are done. I'm assembling it, and then I'm going to put it in the back office. What is broad spectrum 500 milligram? Why is broad spectrum 500 milligram more than full spectrum 500 milligram. The price, you mean, Karen? The reason why the price is higher for 500 milligram for broad spectrum, which for those of you who are wondering what that means, okay, we have a couple different spectrums, right? You've got the broad and the full, and then you have an isolate, right? And then you have a broad spectrum, which is no THC. And then you have a full spectrum, which has THC in it. It's because to remove just the THC during the manufacturing process, it's expensive to do. So the cost is based off of how much it costs us to get those CBDs, right? And then it's priced up accordingly, right? What the profit margins are built in so we can pay commissions, and so we're competitive with the best product we have out there. So basically it's another step in the process. Look, again, check this out. This is what most companies do. You guys have seen me show this like 5 times. Here's an isolate, okay, which is arguably one of the least potent of the CBDs, okay? Then you have your full spectrums. And again, nice and golden. And see all this crap in here? You see all this garbage that's floating around? You guys see that? You see all this garbage that's floating around? That's poor manufacturing. That's why they can go ahead and sell it, they can sell it at the same price we do, and they make more of a profit margin, okay? They have a bigger profit margin, and that's what they do. And so they're basically getting CBDs a heck of a lot cheaper than we do, right, when we source ours, because we're actually making sure that everything that we sell is the best quality, because the gig's up, right? People are going to start looking. They're going to go, man, this CBD stuff's pretty cool. What actually works and what actually doesn't, and why? That's where we are right now in the market. And when they start finding out that people are selling you crappy CBDs, then, there's going to be some problems. So that's why. Let me hop in here in the chats. Being qualified right now. They sometimes have to doctor on Thursday. Both of them are deaf. Can't hear speech. What should I do? Ooh. Maria, can you write into the help desk and put attention Kevin on that one? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go attention Hitesh, and I'm going to ask him that question, okay? That's definitely a Hitesh question for me. But just put attention, or just put attention Kevin. Yeah. Attention Kevin, and then just paste that in there, right? Because it's kind of hard to do the call. Probably going to have to do some coordination with them. It'd be nice to give a little history on the development of metabolic design. Here's the history in a nutshell. We got the best guy in the industry to source the stuff, meaning that he's been to factory after factory after factory after factory after factory after factory after factory. We sent him out there to go ahead and find the best CBDs that we could possibly find. Didn't care about price. We're looking for the best quality. We found it. We tested it. We had it third-party independently tested. Then we went into manufacturing. That's pretty much the story. But hey, it's fiber so strong. Are you referring to the grass in there, sir? Because I know a person had a hard time reading the bottle. Can you consider putting a card or something with instructions for how to use CBDs? That's actually a good idea. That's a really good idea, Robin. I like that idea. I'm going to see if we can do that. My post to your link is not working. Oh, it's not? You have to be logged into Facebook at the time, I do believe. Let's go. Got 27 comments already, guys. I'd like to see 100. You love it. Very cool. I don't know why. Oh, here we go. I want to load some more. What I'm looking for, and the reason why I want you guys specifically to be commenting on this first, is because this by default goes to the oldest. And what'll happen is, as time goes by, the newest ones will be filled with really, really stupid questions, right? Like, if I create an account, will I immediately make money then, instead of just creating the account, right? Because you start getting this out to the masses, and that's what happens on the internet, right? So this defaults to the oldest comments that are on the page, which means it'll be you guys. That's why I want to do that first. But I'm not sure why yours isn't working. I'd close it down, open it back up. Maybe we'll make sure you're logged into Facebook, that kind of stuff. I can, Maria, or you can, since you have it, or you will have it. I got a CFN sign up. Message to order kits. Message to order kits on Sunday. I think the appointment call is today. You do not have to order the kits. I'm going to check into that, Gregory. In fact, I'm going to copy what you just said and paste it over here in my document. You do not have to order a kit. We pay for that now. Pay for that. Yes, you do get a commission on your own orders. If you, you know, I would suggest you go through your sponsors link in the back office, but I can't stop you, which would mean yes. So yeah. Where do you see sales and commissions for metabolic design? That's an awesome question. You go into your back office of UPGroup. Let me see. Dashboard. You go into your UPGroup back office right here, and you go to your reports. And then you go to your commission reports. And it'll show external commission reports. So you got metabolic design. Okay, that's where you see it. And I'll probably change that out, guys. Let me know if you want me to change that out. If you want me to just have a specific metabolic design commission report. And I got my sister from another mister calling me right now. She's like awesome when it comes to helping build companies and support. So might be bringing her on board. Okay, let's see. What do you guys think? Do you want me to do that? Do you want me to put in the back office right here? Like, because we've got it. We got carefree referrals. We've got commission reports. Do you guys want me to put a metabolic design commission report specifically back there? Yeah? Done. Done. That's what we're going to do. Okay? That's what we shall do. When will sample packs be ready for CBDs? Sample packs? Oh, you mean for a wholesale, Greg? Do you mean for wholesale or for samples like small CBDs, small bottles of CBDs? Oh, start a wholesale pack. Yes. I'll have that probably tonight. That's actually easy for me to do. It's making the graphics that takes the time. So yeah, we'll have a starter pack for wholesales. And what Greg's talking about, guys, is this right here. Let me show you something. So if you're an elite member, okay, let me show you what you can do with metabolic design. Okay. So you can actually refer people through your link, okay, and they can come down to wholesale opportunity. All right. And what they can do is if they place a minimum order of $2,000 of product, which means they add $2,000 of product to their cart, okay, then what happens is they'll get a discount of 100%, right? So that $2,000 order for wholesale order will actually cost them $1,000, which means they can retail the product. They can sell, they can buy this for, you know, they can spend, for every dollar they spend, they get $2 worth of product to sell, right? They can get wholesale prices and go retail it, make 100% profit margins. So that's what they're able to do, okay? And what'll happen is ongoing, they'll be able to do that as well. No fancy schmancy pants, anything. They just go and add $2,000 of product to their account. What Greg is saying is, look, it's kind of, you know, when I go back here, if I'm a wholesaler, wouldn't it be nice, Kevin, if instead of adding to cart, adding to cart, adding to cart, adding to cart, you just had a wholesale bundle. And if you have a wholesale bundle, then they can just go ahead and add that so they don't have to do any thinking and they get a little bit of everything, right? So that's what we're adding as well. And if you're an elite member, you get commissions on that. Oh, and by the way, you get a check match on that. If you have an elite below you who signs up a smoke shop or something and they do $50,000 a month in sales, okay, whatever they're purchasing, you get a 15% commission. if you're the person that signed them up as a wholesaler, and your upline above you 4 levels up gets a 10% check match on your check, right? So pretty powerful. So yes, I will have that up for you guys. I'll have that up for you, Greg. And what I'll do is I'll actually put that on this page right here because I don't want that commingled in with all of this, right? Or do I? Do I? I do. I do want it commingled in. I'll put it right there. So we don't have to click around. Where do I buy my CBDs from? You can go in your back office and you can go to MD portal right here, right? And you can watch this MD training right here. But if you're purchasing it through your own link, you just go to your own system setup, right? So this is where you can get more info on it. If you buy, this is buying through your sponsor, which I highly suggest. Okay, but we have seen people going through their own links. Accessibility features on Zoom. Is there a Zoom problem? Okay. Worked for me. I saw eBay ad from one of our members, but there is no profit. There is profit, Carol. There's tons and tons of profit if they are a wholesaler. So if somebody comes in, let me tell who here does drop shipping and stuff like that. Let me know if that's you guys. Give me one in the chat. That's you. Okay. So there's tons of profit. Okay. So this is a great point that you brought up, Carol. All right. Because it would appear that there's no profits, right? You're talking about 25% commission, which in and of itself is pretty damn good. However, let's say you went out there and you went and had $2,000 worth of product. Okay. Meaning you came on Metabolic Design and you said, look, I see that the 1500 milligram is pretty darn popular. Let me go ahead and buy 20 of these. Okay. And you go in here as a member of UPGroup and you add that to cart. Okay. And then I go to my cart. What's going to happen is because this is over $2,000 in product, you're going to see right here this little code pop up that you normally wouldn't see. You copy this code, you paste this code in, you validate it. Okay. What happens now is you just saved $1,500 in product. You got $3,000 in product for $1,500, and you can do this for as low as, spending $1,000. Any wholesaler, including you. Now, what happens next is Metabolic Design is going to create you an account when you check out, and that account, you can now go into your back office of that account and buy one bottle if you want to, one bottle, and drop ship it to whoever purchased it from you. And you're still getting this savings. To enter the program, there has to be $2,000 in product sold on the front end, right? There has to be serious people. $2,000 added to the cart. It's $1,000 in product. After that, it's fair game. You can have one bottle if you want to, which means you can go list those items. And when someone buys it for you on eBay or Amazon, you just go and place your order on Metabolic Design and change the shipping address to be their shipping address. That's it. So, yeah. Okay. Let me see. There's so many in here. I lost my place. I need a way to identify my nonprofit CFN referrers with signing them up to know what commissions came via that org. Well, in your reports, you can see that person, right? So if you go to your, let's say your commission report, you can toggle it by person. So you'd be able to see those commissions, right? So would that work? Oh. So you could just go and toggle this by name and see your commissions, okay? That's it. So then you have oversight on that. You can get small disposable droppers from Amazon, says Denise. Absolutely. I would do that. We don't sell those quite yet, but I've been wanting to because I know that people want to use those. Another question: does MD have certification from the Hemp Authority? No, I don't think we do, and nor do we care. I'm not too interested in Authority number 7 coming over and pretending to dictate the world, right? The Hemp Authority. I wonder how much money it costs to get a certification from the Hemp Authority. See, a lot of these kind of certifications and stuff like that. So maybe that's not the case. I'm not claiming that is. I'm just saying that a third-party certification from a company that popped up for the sole purpose of doing third-party certifications, then I'm not too interested in it. I'll let the dust settle. We have the best product out there, period. So a lot of these people will be out of business anyway as time goes by. Do you have to be elite to get a check match for the wholesales? No, you don't, Felix. So if you're a pro level and you sign somebody up and they're elite and they go out and get a store that's selling CBD products, you get a check match. Buy through your sponsor. Yeah, exactly. Just suggestions for the MD label, remove or as needed. Directions to give some kind of suggestion. See, it's the giving suggestions, Don. I mean, this is something that those labels are looked at by lawyers. And so metabolic design cannot legally tell somebody, take this much, right? They can't legally say, hey, go take a dropper every day or a dropper every 2 days. The most you can do, if you're not a doctor, is say, hey, this worked for me, or I've seen this helps me. So as far as directions go on what to take and how much to take, got to be very, very loose, okay? I had someone take 7 dropfuls at a time and he didn't feel so good. Dumb LOL. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, got it. Oh, thank you, Maria. So Maria was referring to this right here on Zoom for the person who's deaf. However, I think the question was more of they've got a call scheduled with a doctor for Carefree Now, and that's kind of hard to do if they're deaf. I think that's the problem there. On the first wholesale MD order, they will ship that to me, right? If you want it to, you could actually change the shipping location to somewhere else. $50 or $100 for each sign up. $50 for them for the signups on CFN, and that's before that other that's before they actually get the test, which means there's another $500 on the table, right? Wholesale code is there all the time. Just no, Norman, did you ever add that wholesale code before? So Norman's saying, hey, the wholesale code is there all the time, not just when you add $2,000 in product. That depends on if you went in there and added $2,000 worth of product and then removed it. So it won't actually work, right? But if you're on a specific browser, okay, like you just saw me go ahead and pull that, okay? So it's not there for me. That might be a browser issue because you just saw me remove my thing and that whole discount went away immediately, right? But there could be something up with your browser. I don't know. Do you know anything about it? That question was from a vape shop. Karen, let me see if I can find your question again. Or could you ask it again? I think I missed it. Or did I answer the vape shop question? Pro will get check matches. Pro cannot wholesale metabolic design. So when I say that, Pro can. Anyone can go create a wholesale account. However, to get commissions on those wholesale accounts, that is a elite thing, right? That's elite. If you want wholesale check matches, different game. You'll get check matches. I take half a bottle per day. Started out twice. Jeff, bottle 30 times. Bottle, yeah. Marty says bottle is a 30-day supply. Done and done. I think the wholesale is 2 different codes, and then one for 2K orders, and then there's a code for ongoing wholesalers. There is, Denise. Very, very good thing to point out. So there is. So once you go ahead and use this code, right, your ongoing code is this right here, MDWS. No FDA for CBD. Not really. They're rumbling about FDA. Their FDA's been rumbling about it, but we'll see what kind of stance they take. There's a lot of reasons why they wouldn't want to get into CBDs, right? There's a lot of money that gets taken away. Imagine this. Who here's used CBDs and it's helped you with anxiety, right? For example, just anxiety. That is billions and billions and billions of dollars that a lot of these drug companies would lose if they went ahead and CBDs were just the mainstream thing. So there's a lot of forces that are out there against it, right? It's considered wholesale and gets every bottle there. That's right, Antoinette. That's right. Yep. No, Marty. So I wish that would be the case too. So Marty says, hey, can MD hold my wholesale and then drop ship them one by one? What would end up happening if we did that? I'd love to be able to do that. Basically allow you to purchase $1,000 of product and then ship them one by one. I would love to be able to do that, but I know what's going to happen, right? Somebody's going to place an order. They're going to have $1,000 in product sitting at a warehouse somewhere. And if they don't sell it, they're going to go, I want a refund on that, right? And so we got a bunch of products set aside waiting for them. And now we're starting to store product to send it out to people. And that's going to cause a lot of headaches, and it wouldn't be worth it for the amount of people that are going to be doing wholesaling, right? When it comes to e-commerce. Plus that weeds out people who are not 100% serious about doing this. Because what I would do is I would purchase $1,000 worth of product. You're getting free shipping on it anyway because it's over $100 order, right? You're wholesale now. You're a wholesaler. You get the product shipped to you, and then when you sell it on eBay or Amazon, just ship that initial order out to them. It's not even that much. You're talking about 8 bottles of CBDs. So it's not a lot. If the wholesale program started at 5K, we'd have a problem, right? For average people. Let's say the U.S. cannot legally order CBDs for delivery in my country. How can I get started with wholesale ordering? Ray, what country are you in? If you're in the UK, we're doing some stuff for the UK folks where they can purchase from the UK, but ship to inside the United States. But I'm not sure what you mean by getting started. You're in Australia. And do you want to sell to what, smoke shops in the States or sell on US platforms? So obviously Australia is really, really bad when it comes to CBDs. They are horrible when it comes to CBDs. I got a friend in Australia, actually Tracy, the gal who messaged us earlier. She's from Australia, and her mother takes CBDs and wants to get CBDs, and it's helping her, and she's got to do it like black market kind of stuff. It's ridiculous. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. But what people are doing is they're typically partnering partnering with somebody in the US and sending that product in. Now you could also ship it to, if you were selling it, let's say on Amazon, you could also go ahead and ship that product into Amazon directly through FBA. That could be a thing. Okay. Or you could drop ship enough of it using your commissions, right? Buying through your link, you're getting 25% commissions. It's 25% off right there, because you're getting commissions on it. Sell it on the platforms, and then once you get enough, ship it on into Amazon for FBA. That might be an option too. Any updates on CBD for pets? Yep, we got some CBD for pets inbound. When we're going to have that hit, I'm not sure. But there's one myth I want to kind of tell you guys about. There's one thing that a lot of people, the CBD for pets, I almost pulled the plug on it because it's the same thing as human CBDs. What you're doing for CBD for pets, it's the same stuff. You're just taking CBDs, dropping it onto their tree. That's it. So they're just mixing it in with it, and that's that. Like, that's how that works. So it's the same stuff. It's not like the dog blend and the cat blend are two different things. So it's more of a marketing angle. So we'll be bringing it out. But you know me, I'm like, just take the dropper and put it on the dog treat and give it to him, right? Like, I give my dog CBDs right out of the dropper. Not as much as I take. I just give him a little squirt, right? So yeah, but yeah, dog treats are on the way. Dog treats are on the way. And actually, I'll let you guys vote on which one we come out with first, because we have a whole product line that we can bring out. So I'll let you guys vote on that before we do it. I just gave my dog a dropper full per day. I put some in different glass dropper bottles. Very cool. Bring them all, says Norman. He loves his CBDs, man. Love your CBDs, Norm. Gummies. Gummies I'm trying to stay away from, guys, because I can see what's going to happen. The FDA is going to go, clearly you're targeting children. That's going to come down the pipeline. Will MD white label for large orders? Kind of. We're going to be doing something big in the e-commerce space that some of you, if you've been around us for a long time, might have a little idea of what we're doing. But it involves you guys having your own legitimate stores. Your own stores that you can list your own products on, stuff like that. In fact, in the next 1, maybe 2 weeks, we're going to have a whole nother offering inside of UPGroup that you guys can give people. Yeah, Norm. Think of Shopify, but better. Yeah. Yeah. So those of you who are in e-commerce, you're gonna flip. For those of you who know people in e-commerce, you're really gonna flip. I know the secret, says Felix. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody. Link on more time, please. Exclusive. Link on more time, please. Oh, the link. This link right here. Let me give you the link to this right here. Exclusive to us. Well, you guys will be the first ones to get your hands on what I'm talking about. I like moonshine and CBD oils. In Australia, my friends buys her hemp's protein at a pet store. And they allow it for pets, but not humans. That's horrible. Ah, Elizabeth. You guys hear that? You guys read that comment? In Australia, right? Her friends buys hemp proteins for the pets. So if we came out with a metabolic design, pet CBD oil, I wonder if that would work. I'll check into that. I want it for my pig. Colin, do you actually have a pig, sir? Do you actually have a pig, sir? I need the answer to this before we end this. I can't get off this. I've always wanted a pig. I heard they're smarter or as smart as dogs. Like, they're supposedly good pets. That's why I'm asking you this. I want a pig. Truffle oil. Oh, you eat him. You can't eat him if they're a pet, though, Maria. Not once they have a name. My friend's pig is doing okay. We're devolving into pet talk and pigs. So we're gonna go ahead and end this, guys. I appreciate you though. Well, stop it, Lori. You can't name them and eat them though, guys. You can't name them and eat them. Like over here, horses, they eat horse. In Japanese, it's called uma. So my father-in-law would always be like, Kevin, uma tabetai ka, which is you want to eat some horse. And it's like against everything I stand for to eat horse. But they eat it like it's no big deal. It's on menus everywhere. And so they'd make fun of me like, oh, you can't eat horse? What do you? Horses have given so much for humans. It's not right. My wife eats horse. It's horrible. They eat dogs in China. Yeah. When I was in South Korea, they ate dogs. They did that at the Olympics. What Olympics was that at? They did that at the Olympics where they were feeding people dog. It's horrible. Anyway, can't see your comments and sounds like Kevin's talking to himself, he says. All right, guys. Love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and start the Elite webinar, okay? And keep in mind, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to change out these links in the back office again, okay? So I'll see you guys in a minute, those of you who are going to be on the Elite call. And what we're going to be going through, actually, again, just so you guys know, I'm going to give you this right here, the slide, and then I'm going to show you the software that I use to shoot this stuff. And I'm just going to walk through some of these slides so you guys got this and show you how to edit this stuff. And actually, the software that I use, which is ScreenFlow, very similar to Camtasia, so you guys can see that. And maybe I'll take a picture of my setup too, and how I have things set up in here. Walk you through that. So I'll see you guys in a bit for those of you who are my Elite peeps. And yeah, I love you guys. Hopefully, was this fun? Was this a good time? I know it's kind of like casual Tuesday today. We're just kind of hanging out, but I had a good time. I kind of like this format where we just go through and answer questions and we don't know where it's going to take us. That's a lot of fun for me. So I appreciate you guys being here. And I'll see you guys in the next one on in the Elite call in like 5 minutes. I'm going to get some coffee and I'll see you there. All right. Bye.